Dr. Satyanarayana and all the dignitaries on the dais, faculty members of this institute, my dear parents, my dear students and small children, ladies and gentlemen, it's indeed a great occasion to release a book on physiotherapy. I have been exposed to this particular subject from 1982. My daughter, when she was 8 months old, she had meningitis that led to her partial paralysis of the right side. That 8-month-old child today is a lady married of 40 years. All that was possible because of almost 20 years of consistent physiotherapy which was carried out by her mother under the care of a lady physiotherapist who was herself a challenged person. I don't know how many of you have gone to Hyderabad, and I used to live in Hyderabad. That lady had some problem with the back, that kind of, I don't know what is the English word for that, but she was a challenged person. She learned physiotherapy as a subject. She went to UK, got trained in those days, in 70s and 80s, and opened a clinic. So we went to that clinic, and from the 8 or maybe just 1 year, because it took another 3-4 months for her to completely recover from meningitis and all, till she was almost 15 to 18 years old. That lady carried out physiotherapy exercises for her, and her personal care resulted in that while she still has some 20-30% residue left, but she is completely independent. She finished her BSc Computer Science. She worked in DRDO as a clerical assistant and all that. So I have understood the importance of physiotherapy, and I have also learned that if you really want to keep your body in good shape, even though you may not be suffering from any ailment of any kind, if we carry out physiotherapy exercises on a regular manner, I think it makes a lot of difference. The science is what is called not creation of a response by the neurons from your mind onto your nerves and down to the muscles, but it is basically the muscles triggering your neuronal system. This is a reverse process. That's why it's called physiotherapy. There used to be some colleges which were imparting, I'm talking of 80s and 70s, some odd course in physiotherapy here and there. This whole science was not very much developed, very much regulated. This lady, because she had the chance of going to UK, she was very well known physiotherapist in Hyderabad in those days. Her name was Kalavati. I think still she is continuing with that, but she must be pretty old now. Then came my own personal experience. Like many of the young people who are sitting here, they go to gym these days. Going to gym is a fashion. And I also, my wife said, you are putting on a lot of weight, you should go to gym. So I had to abide by her instructions, so I went to gym. I used to do treadmill walking and all that. But I saw young people doing pull-ups with a weight like this and all that. So I also tried. The effect of that after 2 months, I had a shoulder problem. When I went to the doctor, he said, you had a ligament tear. So again, they of course did some treatment, they put some injections and all that. But they said, no, you have to do physiotherapy. So 6 months of physiotherapy, and now my hand is perfectly all right. So, friends, particularly I see a lot of young mothers who are here with their children. There was a system in our old, what we call as the postnatal care of the children. My grandmother used to do oil massage to every child who was 1 month or 2 months old. I don't know whether in Tamil Nadu also you have a similar system, but at least in North India it was that. And in the winter season they will be left in the sun with that oil, and you will absorb all the vitamin D and things like that. That whole exercise of moving the limbs of the child for making the muscles strong, the bones strong and all that. So if this kind of a science is there, which was known to our people since centuries ago, now it has been catalogued. Probably it was catalogued in our Vedas and things like that. Many of us would not have paid attention because we didn't know Sanskrit and we didn't know how to read and write that kind of a language. I'm sure the way we know now that astronomy was known to our ancestors, astrology was known to our ancestors, they knew the science of how the earth is rotating around the sun and all that was known very well before we discovered through the modern science what we talk of today. I'm 100% certain the physiotherapy was also known as an exercise. That's why the word, Sanskrit word came Vyayam. Vyayam is exercise, but actually it is basically physical exercise. So Vyayam word came from there, and that is what is there. So when I see this book today, unfortunately it is in Tamil, I could not make much out of it. Partly English also, so I didn't see much. But I can see that it has been recommended to me by one physiotherapist in Delhi. His name is Selvam. He himself is a challenging person. He had a couple of accidents himself, broken his limbs, and he had probably some stroke earlier and things like that. But he is one of the wonderful physiotherapists. Actually, he is the one who sorted out my shoulder problem. He recommended to me that these Dr. Vedijan and all these people have written a book, you should really read. I'm intensely happy, very happy that there is a book which is written for young mothers, how to take care of the children as they are born with different kind of baby ailment, but even a healthy child needs the kind of exercises you have to do. And in case of any problem, once upon a time there used to be a major problem of polio. Now of course where polio vaccine has come and 99.99% of the children don't suffer from that. But there was a time when a large number of young children used to suffer from polio. And physiotherapy was not given to them, so as a result, permanent atrophy used to take place and they used to find it very difficult. Physiotherapy has altered all this. The understanding of various muscles, various bones, their interaction, how they interact with the with the responses from the brain. I think all that has changed. That understanding probably has been brought out in this book, and those students who are already doing degree courses in physiotherapy, I'm sure they must be studying all the bones and muscle structures and all that. Most important thing is to understand the interaction. Everything that happens in the body is at the interaction of two systems. Single system doesn't create a problem. It is the two systems which create problem. So, if you learn more about the interaction, I think you will be able to be a good physiotherapist. In the end, I would like to congratulate Dr. Vedivelan, who has written this book, and the team along with him who has worked thoroughly to bring out what all should be done for the children, what the mother should do while they are bringing up the child, while they are rearing up the child, what they should notice, what kind of malfunction, dysfunction they should notice and take actions at an early stage. I hope these are the things which are covered. Otherwise, many times people ignore. Oh, this is not one thing. In fact, there's a case in my own neighborhood. The child was not growing at the same pace that normal child grows. And they realized that he was an autistic child only when he was 8 years old, when he went to the school. And then they found slow learning and then many other things, his speech and all. So I think this kind of a book is going to help you a lot in really taking care of your child as he grows or she grows. And once again, a great effort. Once again, congratulate ICMR for funding it and SRM to really initiate this kind of initiative. I wish all you all the best and give all the mothers a great time with this book. You should be able to make use of that. Thank you very much.